100 feet by 100 feet.
Right.
MST is as tall as a football field is long, as wide as the length of a basketball court, and weighs about 10 million pounds. Using a carriage transporter system traveling at about a quarter mile per hour, it takes about 25 minutes to roll the MST to its launch.
All right. Testing. Okay, there we go. All right. Hello, everyone. Today we're gonna be watching the Delta IV Heavy launch from Vandenberg. Here I need to find a good way to. This is okay. All right. Whoa. I'm gonna give you guys a good view. Here.
Today's launch is for the National Reconnaissance Office, or NRO. This is ULA's 31st launch for the NRO and 9th use of the Delta IV Heavy for the NRO. The NRO is a joint organization engaged in the research and development, acquisition, launch, and operation of innovative overhead reconnaissance systems necessary to meet the needs of the intelligence community and the Department of Defense. The NRO is recognized for its transformational intelligence collection systems that are used to develop highly accurate military targeting data.
Okay, I suppose that's.
And humanitarian relief operations and to assess the
Okay, I think
impact
that's
of
good.
natural disasters.
Scusi. Whoa.
The NRO provided the artwork we see on today's payload bearing. The details on today's artwork were inspired by a World War II fighter pilot who was awarded the Medal of Honor, a Navy Cross, and
It's right
Purple
here.
Heart for heroism and dedication, and who had ace fighter pilot skills. This patriot was Gregory Boynton, known to many as Pappy. This logo was designed to commemorate the many heroic acts and sacrifices that have been made to protect America. The artwork features an eagle, symbolizing freedom, wearing traditional World War II flight gear. Behind the eagle is an F-4 Corsair, the aircraft that Pappy Boynton flew while in the Marine Corps. Additionally, we have the Latin phrase "Taxi Libertatis Custodique," which translates to "Silent Guardian of Freedom." Below the mission artwork, there is an additional patch recognizing the NRO's 60th anniversary this year. NROL-82 is ULA's 90th national security mission. Jerry Wentz, Vice President of Government and Commercial Programs, talks about the significance of these missions.
We're really honored to be here today launching our 90th mission for our national security and defense customer as we begin the celebration of the National Reconnaissance Office's 60th anniversary. National security satellites range everything from GPS to intelligence sources that our decision makers use to direct and focus our warfighters and defend the country. A good example of a national security space satellite would be something like a GPS system. It was previously used to locate warfighters in their domain and direct them in the area of the target. And since then, that capability has evolved and being used by citizens across the world. Launching these critical payloads for our national security and defense customer is extremely important. There's a lot of challenges. You have to have a team that's focused with a national security background and clear. You have multiple payloads that are coming together with unique requirements to test and check out before launching. We focus on vertical integration to give that spacecraft a similar environment on the ground as it will see during NASA headed to orbit. And then we actually deploy them at different locations because they serve different functions. We're really looking forward to starting with our new
Vulcan Centaur.
Vulcan Centaur. And actually be able to start integrating some
Mr. Beast.
on that platform and launching it in the near future.
OSM, verify the whole fire switch.
Today's flight is dedicated to frontline workers who have been vital to the fight against COVID-19. This mission is also in memory of 2 NRO teammates. A few moments ago, Mission Director Colonel Chad Davis remembered these friends and colleagues, Lisa Wilson and Ross Kabayashi. Let's listen in.
Today's launch is dedicated to the memory of past NRO teammates, notably including Lisa Wilson, engineer, friend, wife, mother, and grandmother, who for 32 years provided unbounded support and technical direction for critical space lift missions, resulting in precise orbital insertion of satellite vehicles. Lisa's achievements are to be remembered as an example of service of the freedoms we stand for. Go for flight. And Ross Kobayashi, mentor, friend, husband, and father, who for 25 years had been part of the OSL mission assurance team, responsible for the assessment of launch vehicle risks and the success of over 50 national launches across the Titan, Atlas, and Delta launch systems. Ross served as the technical chair for 28 NRO launches, leading the efforts to safely shepherd the payloads to orbit, culminating with the launch of NROL-82 from Slick 6. Fight on forever, Ross. MD up.
That's nice.
At T-minus 4 minutes and holding.
Uh-oh.
We remain in the planned
Whoa.
hold as preparations for launch continue. In a few moments, launch conductor Scott Barney will pull the launch team for the final go to pick up the count. 27 engineers and managers are pulled for system status and readiness to proceed. This is the final status check before launch for all Delta vehicle systems, ground systems, the spacecraft, and the U.S. Air Force Western Range. The vehicle system readiness poll includes electrical systems, hydraulics, pneumatics, propulsion systems, flight control, and propellants. Let's listen in as Scott Barney performs the final polling of the launch team.
Status check. Receiving terminal count. First station. Propulsion.
Go.
Hydraulics.
Go.
Locks.
Go.
LH2.
Go.
Second station. Box.
Go.
LH2.
Go.
Electrical systems. Airborne.
Go.
Ground.
Go.
Facility.
Go.
RFFTS.
Go.
Flight control.
Go.
Com.
Go.
GCQ.
Go.
Operation support.
Go.
Pneumatics.
Go.
Umbilicals.
Go.
Gas.
Go.
ECS.
Go.
Red line monitor.
Go.
Quality. Go. Op safety.
Go.
ULA safety element.
Go.
Vehicle system engineer.
Go.
Anomaly chief.
Go.
Range coordinator.
Cleared to proceed.
Launch director.
Launch vehicle is ready to launch.
Mission director.
You have permission to launch.
Proceeding with the count.
On minus 6 minutes.
ALC. Verified T0 is set for 20:47:000.
Alright.
Verified.
MEQ established swing arm lock pins full. Active.
Polling is complete and the launch team has given the go for launch. The countdown will resume approximately 2 minutes from now. At T-minus 4 minutes and counting, we will enter the terminal count and begin securing the second stage liquid oxygen tank. At T-minus 3 minutes and 32 seconds, CBC liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen tank securing is started, including closing the propellant fill and drain valves. Also, at T-minus 3 minutes and 32 seconds, vehicle transfer from ground facility power to its own internal battery power will be complete. At T-minus 3 minutes, the vehicle ordnance system will be armed and the CBC liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen propellant tanks are verified to be at flight pressure and flight level. At 2 minutes prior to liftoff, the team will verify that the hydraulic system is pressurized and confirm CBC, ECSS, and FTS battery voltages. At T-minus 1 minute and 20 seconds, the team will begin securing the second stage liquid hydrogen tank. At T-minus 60 seconds, Western Range readiness is verified. At T-minus 50 seconds, the ECSS liquid hydrogen tank is secured at flight level. At T-minus 15 seconds, the launch table HBOs are ignited at the base of the vehicle to burn off excess hydrogen. At At T-minus 7 seconds, the starboard CVC engine is ignited. At T-minus 5 seconds, the port and center CVC engines are ignited. Liftoff will occur at T0. This is Delta Mission Control at T-minus 4 minutes and holding. We anticipate releasing the hold in just a few moments. T-minus 4 minutes and counting.
Here we go.
355.
Ground power enabled.
The countdown clock has resumed. We've entered the terminal count and are go for launch at 1:47 p.m. Pacific time. Safe space lock, secure at flight level. T-minus 3 minutes, 7 seconds.
All right, here we go. I cannot wait.
249.
FPS internal. CVC locked. Flight pressure. Flight level. CVC LH2 at flight pressure and flight level. Y'all pressure at 4,000.
2 minutes, 159. 155.
Launch sequence start.
I cannot wait.
140.
FPS launch enabled.
37. T-minus 90 seconds. The launch vehicle, payload, ground systems, and Western Range are go for launch. 20. Let's use our
FPS count started.
It's crazy how this thing lights itself on fire right before it takes off. It's like crazy.
T-minus 1 minute.
It's inside Mexico.
Rock, report range status. Rock, range is green.
50 seconds. Stage LH2 secure at flight level. 30 seconds.
All right, here we go.
Good, go.
Go NROL-82.
Here we go.
Seconds.
Here we go.
Road eagles.
Oh god.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Here we go.
2, 1, and
Here it goes.
liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Delta IV Heavy rocket carried to NROL-82.
You want to switch over to the room?
Nice.
Parameters look good on all 3 boards. Core booster is now throttling down to the partial thrust level. Partial thrust achieved.
You are
Beautiful.
hearing the voice of Rob Kesselman providing a launch vehicle ascent to you.
Now,
Wow.
in the flight, vehicle is 3 miles in altitude,
3
5
miles.
downrange distance, traveling at 970 miles per hour.
Ooh, look at that.
All vehicle systems look good at this time.
Oh, look at that smoke trail. Wow.
Now, T plus 80 seconds, vehicle is now passing through max Q, maximum dynamic pressure.
Wow.
Mach 1, vehicle is now supersonic.
Nice.
All 3 RS-68 looks healthy at this time.
Oh, look at that.
Vehicle systems continue to be healthy.
Wow.
Second stage reaction control system pressurization valve has now opened. Now, 125 seconds into flight, Delta is now 18 miles in altitude, 9 miles downrange distance, traveling at 1,800 miles per hour.
Wow.
Delta has now gone to closed loop guidance. Vehicle body rates are nominal.
Look at that thing.
3 minutes remain in the booster phase of flight.
Oh, I love that shot.
The rocket now weighs just 1/2 of what it did at liftoff, burning propellant at a rate of almost 5,000 pounds per second.
Jeez. I love those thermal shots. They're so awesome. Like, look at that. Like it's just that. Just look at that. Yeah. Especially in the last Delta 2 launch, I think that thermal shot at during Max Q was really awesome.
Autopilot has controlled all vehicle body rates to near zero.
Ooh.
Approximately 30 seconds remaining now until the important starboard booster engines cut off.
Oh wow. Look at that.
Strap-on boosters are now throttling down to the partial thrust level. Strap-on booster cut off. And separation of the strap-on.
There goes the boosters.
Clear booster is now throttling back up. Core booster is operating as expected at the 100% throttle level.
Whoa. Look at that.
The upper stage lock system has now begun the boost phase chill down sequence to begin thermal conditioning of the RL-10 engine. 1 minute remaining in the booster phase of flight. Upper stage fuel system has begun the boost phase chill down sequence. Booster performance continues to look good at this time.
I love that. Look at that.
Vehicle body rates continue to be near zero as expected.
Ah, my foot is itchy. Whoa.
Core booster is now throttling down.
All right, here we go. Oh.
Pico. First stage main engine cutoff.
There's the animation.
We have stage separation.
Ooh, I love that shot.
Restart on the RL-10. We have ignition on the RL-10. That's one.
Nice.
We have indication of successful fluid burn jettison.
There it goes. Nice.
This year, the National Reconnaissance Office celebrates its 60th anniversary. From its inception in 1961, the NRO has used its incredible intelligence collection capabilities to meet the nation's challenges. Let's take a look back at the agency that has pushed the envelope of U.S. space-based intelligence collection with courage and ingenuity.
This year, the National Reconnaissance Office celebrates 60 years since its founding in September of 1961. Thanks to our heritage, the NRO today has an unrivaled constellation of advanced overhead reconnaissance systems that help protect our nation 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. As part of our anniversary celebration, the NRO Center for the Study of National Reconnaissance has put together a year-long program highlighting key events and innovations that shape the NRO's past, present, and future. In a moment, I'll share some of those historic milestones with you, but be sure to follow us on social media for more 60th anniversary content. When we think about satellites today and the near real-time digital data that NRO overhead systems provide, it's hard to believe that the first overhead reconnaissance efforts relied on camera film and balloons. One of the earliest film return reconnaissance efforts was called Genetrix. In 1956, the U.S. Air Force began launching high-altitude balloons from Europe and Turkey that would sail across Eastern Europe and the Soviet Union, taking pictures along the way as they floated by. Then when they got out over the Pacific, the Air Force retrieved the balloons from midair in the C-119 aircraft. This recovery experience was invaluable a few years later for the Corona program. Corona took aerial recovery a step further because the film was ejected from the satellite instead of floating along a balloon. These early film vehicle captures were so essential to the field of reconnaissance that we placed examples in the NRO headquarters lobby. Each parachute represents one of the critical innovations that brought the NRO from 1961 up to today. Another enduring legacy is our history as both a member of the intelligence community and the Department of Defense. In the late 1950s, all three military services, as well as the CIA, were involved in trying to launch satellites, each for their own unique purposes. By the time President Kennedy took office in 1961, it was clear that all of these various efforts would be more effective and efficient if they were managed within one single organization to control budgets and facilitate coordination. So on September 6, 1961, the CIA and the DoD signed an agreement to form the jointly managed National Reconnaissance Office to run the National Reconnaissance Program. As a result of our unique position, NRO for 6 decades has worked with our DoD and IT partners to inject advanced capabilities into our operations to deliver critical intelligence to policymakers and warfighters worldwide. We work with our mission partners, including NGA, NSA, CIA, DIA, Space Command, Space Force, to provide global situational awareness to government and civilian agencies. Today's NROL-82 mission launch represents not just years of planning and collaboration for the specific mission, but a 6-decade legacy of innovation and reconnaissance.
Range green. Launch it in. We have main engine ignition. 2, 1, and liftoff. Liftoff. United Launch Alliance Delta 4 Heavy rocket.
That one's really toasty.
Needs eyes and ears where no other collectors can reach. It turns to the NRO.
This is Delta Mission Control at T+10 minutes. Rob Kesselman just confirmed the successful completion of the early phase of today's flight, and all systems continue to operate nominally. I'd like to thank Rob for his support of today's show. For more information about this mission, please follow us on Facebook and on Twitter, or our blog at ulalaunch.com. We'll leave you now with another look at the liftoff of the Delta IV Heavy rocket carrying NROL-82 for the National Reconnaissance Office.
Nice.
I'm Caroline Kirk, and on behalf of the entire launch team, Thank you for joining us and have a great day.
You too.
7, 6, 5, 4, 1, and liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Delta IV Heavy rocket carrying the NROL-82 National Reconnaissance Office.
On the pitch over maneuver. Parameters look good on all 3 boards.
All right. So the stream has ended. Thank you for watching my stream, or stream, I should say. I said stream. And thank you for watching my stream, and I'll see you next time. Bye.